What's going on, y'all? Micah here, and I'm back with another boxing video, man. Today we're going over the KSI versus Tommy Fury Misfits boxing card. I'm going to have timestamps so you can go to the fight that you wish to hear about. Otherwise, just go ahead and lock in and listen to all of them. But let's get it. First up, we got SaltPapi. I'm going over the fights that I actually did watch or were interested in. Not all of them, because a lot of these dudes are just nothingless. I mean, even though the guys I watched were nothingless as well. But yeah, first we got SaltPapi versus Slim. Apparently, SaltPapi put all his skill points into changing his body aesthetics, but he did not put any skill points into changing his boxing, because during the fight, I watched it. And it was, he was kind of touching the guy a little bit, but he still had some extreme holes in his game. He would lunge in real hard, without any jab or anything like that. Face first, hands kind of down a little bit. And there were definitely a few times where that Slim dude could have capitalized off of that maybe earlier. But towards the end, he ended up capitalizing off of it, and SaltPapi got dropped, knocked out. And it looks like SaltPapi might be on a trajectory of being the Misfits card bum. Imagine that, bro. You goddamn ain't even a real boxer. You on the Misfits card and you're known as a bum on the Misfits, bro. That is depressing. That's depressing. Yeah, man. But SaltPapi got knocked out, and the other dude won. I don't even know who he is, but yeah, I thought SaltPapi could box, but now I'm not sold anymore. At least he lost weight, man, and he looks good. But that's it. Let's go. Next up, we got Waleed Shot versus Dean the Great 2. And Waleed Shot, to me, seemed like he about retarded, to be honest. The way he talks, I'm not sure if it's like because he's Arabian or what. I'm not saying the Arabians are retarded, but I don't know if it's like a language barrier or something like that. Every time he talks, it sounds like he's got peanut butter off in his mouth or something like that. And he just seems a little slow. I don't know. I don't care, man. Y'all probably, like some of y'all Arabian dudes watching this, he might even be watching this and be calling me a bed or a goddamn N-word. But yeah, man, that boy about retarded. I don't even care what y'all got to say. Anyway, and he got dropped and beat up. But yeah, man, so during the fight, Dean the Great was, he was beating up on him pretty good. Dropped him again. But then towards the end, young brother Dean, come on, man. Young brother Dean, you need to get your goddamn cardio up, bro. Because he almost beat you within an inch of getting stopped at the end. There was definitely one time where the ref could have been a bitch ass and probably called you a knockdown, because Waleed Shot's he had you on a blender on the ropes. He had you he was hitting you real hard. He had you sitting on the ropes. You was sitting down like, I tied. You sat down, and the ref could have been like, hey, knock down. But nah, he didn't do that. And, you got away. I mean, good victory to you, man. I don't know who you're going to fight next, because there's not really any other Misfits guys. I think, while I do think Waleed Shot is about retarded, he's probably one of the better boxers of the whole Misfits thing. Him and Dean the Great actually put together some good fights. They're actually both proficient. They knock people out. They put decent combos together. But I don't know who Dean the Great really will be able to fight. As things go on, he needs to probably find another Tommy Fury type of guy, that thinks he's a boxer, but he's only had like 10 amateur fights or less than 10 amateur fights. Maybe he's riding off the name of whoever his daddy is or something like that, or his brother. And, maybe he can get in there and beat up on him or try to fight him. Otherwise, I don't know, man. Good thing you making good money off of this Misfit card, bro, because I don't really know what the hell you going to do, bro. You need to be making content and all that, bro. I don't know, man. The Misfits just got there running out of jokers to fight. Ain't really nobody really interested in seeing it after this. This was kind of a stink-up card, in my opinion. I think this has definitely, Misfits is kind of, running this course a little bit, man. At first, it was real interesting seeing these little YouTubers who just talk shit all day, and they spend all their time talking on the internet, get in there and actually put their money where their mouth is as a boxer. But now it's looking like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's getting kind of old. But yeah, man, next fight. Next up, we got Dillon Danis versus Logan Paul. The build up to the fight was definitely intriguing. It was a lot of humiliation going on with Dillon Danis. He was putting up a lot of humiliation towards Logan Paul and his fiance. And that definitely had everybody ready to see what was going to happen. During the fight, it became a snooze fest. I don't know what the hell Dillon Danis' plan was. Dylan Dennis is a horrible boxer, maybe even a horrible fighter. For some reason, Conor McGregor was like, I am impressed with Dylan's performance. I actually made a video analyzing Dylan Dennis's boxing skills. I'm gonna link it down in the comments below, or just maybe have a little box or card up there so you can go look at that. But he's horrible. Anyway, during the fight, Dylan Dennis was trying to, I don't know if he was trying to bring in his Latino ancestors or something. Like, y'all know how the Mexican dudes and the Latino dudes be fighting and all that kind of stuff. They trying to, tough it out. They see how many punches they can take. He just had his high guard up, and he was getting outboxed by Logan Paul. Which that says another thing to me about Logan Paul. Logan Paul's weak. How you got all these goddamn muscles? We know you're on the juice, but you couldn't even rock that boy. You couldn't even rock him. You couldn't even get him up out of there. So yeah, man, you weak as hell. You suck at boxing. You're just a privileged little dude, man. That's all it is. But during the fight, as you can see in the pic, Dylan Dennis was running around here trying to do jiu-jitsu. He got his legs cocked up like a bitch. And ain't nothing wrong with jiu-jitsu, but I think it looks stupid when you're trying to do jiu-jitsu in a boxing match. He tried to take Logan Paul down one time. He tried to hit him with a guillotine. And then while he hit him with the guillotine, he fell. He done run around here falling around like a baby. And then Logan Paul hit him with a straight right, flush straight right, straight to his face. And I think Logan Paul probably should have been disqualified for that. But, it's his promotion and all that kind of stuff. So, of course, they're going to bend the rules for him. After that, Dylan Dennis got up, of course, wanted some get back. I think he the ref punched at whoever the other little guy was that was security or something like that. A big fight ensued, a big brawl ensued, and yeah, nobody really got anything done. Logan Paul won that one, luckily, but he still sucks. I don't know if you could really say that Logan Paul actually won due to all the things that Dylan Dennis was saying. I think that there should have been way more done. He should have got him up out of there, man. Dylan Dennis humiliated him and his fiance, man. His fiance, first off, is mid. For her to have all the baggage that she has, he had put up like 30 pictures of her kissing on little dudes at the beach, at the restaurant, with little skimpy outfits, all this kind of stuff. 40 other pictures of her looking crazy. 10 videos of her saying something crazy. Imagine that, bro. Like I don't know. These celebrity dudes are weird. They know that girls been with like 30 dudes, 30 of their peers at that. And then they still want to goddamn wife them up. And this girl ain't even good looking to me. She's skinny as hell. She just okay looking. Like, she got a funny shaped head and all that kind of stuff. I don't get it, man. But these celebrity dudes are weird. Imagine you about to marry some girl. She got a dude with his feet. That's not yours. It's not your feet, but she got a dude with his feet on her head. And she got down smiling, looking stupid as hell, bro. Imagine you got down marrying that. Would you do it? Let me know down in the comments below. Next fight. Finally, we got the main event. It sucked. Basically, what you see here is pretty much what happened throughout the fight. KSI came out there he tried to, I guess, put some like Bruce Leroy type shit up, man. He was running around here with that Taekwondo karate stance. You know how they be jumping back and forth and shit. And then you be trying to kick. But he was doing that. I guess they said he got it from Michael Venom Page and all that. Michael Venom Page is actually, a good fighter and everything. But yeah, KSI, you're not that guy. He was trying to do that. Initially, he landed a good little straight right on Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury sucks, by the way. Tommy Fury is ass-tastic, bro. All these fighters on this card, for the most part, is ass-tastic, besides Dean Great and Waleed Sharps. But, yeah, man, Tommy Fury is ass-tastic as a boxer. Y'all know how I feel about Tommy Fury, man. Like, he got hit by KSI, and then, they kept on grappling the whole time. KSI was, hitting him with little red punches in the, in the clinch, doing some dirty boxing. That's pretty much what it was, just dirty boxing, dirty boxing, dirty boxing. Every round, the same exact thing happened. Every round, bro. And Tommy Fury is such a trash boxer. He has no boxing IQ at all, that he couldn't pick up on the same exact things KSI was doing. So, yeah, KSI would get in that trash-ass karate stance, throw a wild straight right. It was wild. I know straight right when wild is kind of contradictory. It was wild though. And then he'll duck. He couldn't even figure out, okay, I'm gonna slip and counter that hoe. And then whenever Tommy Fury came back trying to throw his punches, KSI would duck out the way. The exact same direction, the exact same rhythm. And Tommy Fury wasn't like, okay, all right, I see this, I'm gonna throw an uppercut there. And then, you know, if he go, or I'm gonna change the trajectory of my right hand because I know he ducking to the right, and I'm gonna goddamn slam it down on him, chop it down on him. He didn't do that. He kind of fought KSI's fight, and to me, I thought personally that KSI did enough to win, even though it was a trash fight on both parts. KSI's a trash ass fighter, but he did enough, in my opinion, to win. I think that he was robbed. I think they kind of had to give Tommy Fury that fight because it's like, man, you got down one of the Furies, bro. Imagine you got down lose to KSI of all people. Yeah, because Tyson Fury was on the sideline looking scared. His daddy was looking like, no matter what happens, I love you, son. He gave him that little kiss on the cheek, like, man, no matter what happens, I love you, son. Because you know you got down lost that fight. But Tommy Fury is an ass-tested fighter. Tommy Fury, in actual real boxing profession, like real boxers, he doesn't really last that long. He's gonna have to fight some more bumps to get his game up, because Tommy Fury only had a less than 10 fight amateur career, I believe, and that's next to nothing. Unless you got a guy that's been fighting in the streets all his life. He can't even game from prison or something like that. He's been fighting. He's very well versed in fighting. Less than 10 or 10 fights is pretty much nothing in the grand scheme of amateur or boxing, period, as experience goes. Yeah, man, but Tommy Fury sucks. Ass-tastic. KSI ass-tastic. And KSI got robbed. Let's check out some afterthoughts from the fight. Here we got a tweet from Michael Benson, and it's a quote from John Fury. It says, I did go over to KSI after the Tommy Fury fight and try to be reasonable with him. I said, fair play to you. I put my hand out to him, and he wouldn't even shake it. That's up to him. But they need a lesson in how to be men. He spat at me, so I could have said I'm not going near him. But I know there's a fight game, and what you do at the end of the fight is shake the man's hand. Win, lose, or draw. But these people don't get it today. I'm old-fashioned. And first off, I'll say, KSI is not a boxer. He's a YouTube lame-o. And like I said earlier, man, these dudes have spent their life talking on the internet. They ain't never really dealt with no real life nothing. So he feels like he can spit on a guy and get away with it. There's no way that a man can spit on me and get away with it. I gotta give John Fury. I gotta give John Fury credit for not going over there and punching him out. Even if you spit on me before the fight, after the fight, even if my son won, I feel like, man, we gotta goddamn revenge that guy. I've got to punch you out because you spat on me. There's no way. KSI sucks. He sucks as a human, and he sucks as a boxer. So that's trash, man. You run around here spitting on people, bro. Come on, man. I know you mad you lost the fight and you got kind of robbed a little bit, but bro, you suck. You didn't really do anything definitive. And yeah, bro, you spat on the man and you wouldn't shake his hand. You a weirdo, dog. Lame. Another tweet by Michael Benson, and it's a quote from Carl Froch. It says, the fight was absolutely fucking diabolical. It was crap. Probably the worst fight I've ever seen. It's cringy to watch. Like, what are these two guys doing? It's appalling. Everyone agrees how shit it was. And then they've got the audacity. I obviously didn't show more. But yeah, man, we see what Carl Froch thought about it. He was in the Super Sick, got beat down by Andre Ward, I believe. And yeah, you know, I guess he's the authority on boxing there in the UK, because you know they ain't got too many guys that have done any real numbers. But yeah, I agree with him here. I agree. It was cringy to watch. It was a hug fest, constant dirty boxing. It wasn't like no good dirty boxing where it's like, oh man, he's hitting it with them rights, and you see him got down stumbling and buckling. It was nothing like that. The IQ levels were low. The IQ levels were fucking low on both sides. Oh my God, bro. Tommy Fury couldn't capitalize off KSI doing the same things. KSI didn't realize, oh yeah, I need to change this shit up, man. This Bruce Leroy shit having a glow ain't working, man. I ain't landing shit. I landed one right hand. He thought he was gonna land it again. Tommy Fury did the same thing. He didn't adjust his game either. Last but not least, we got this dude named El Wiradu or whatever the hell. He got a goddamn blue check mark, but we know that means nothing on Twitter because everybody can buy one now. And he said, I went back and rewatched the KSI fight versus Tommy Fury. He managed to average 76 hugs in total, which adds up to an average of 13 hugs per round, which is unheard of in any combat sport and is an official world record. Crazy. The future is bright if he decides to become a professional. Obviously, that's sarcasm. But yeah, man, that just lets you know that you didn't really miss anything if you didn't watch the fight. So yeah, you better off just coming here and seeing what the recap is talking about. Yeah, man, them folks was hugging, bro. Hugging, man. And Tommy Fury's like, how you got down so big upper body and you can't even got down maneuver and control this dude? Well, I guess he ain't got no leg strength, and it does take a lot of legs, man. While they were clinching a lot, and I think that clinching is actually an integral part of boxing, I think it's something that all people should learn how to do is clinch and manipulate guys in the clinch, because it makes a lot of guys tired. They're weak. They're not used to it. These guys did it, and it was ineffective. It was boring. 13 hugs per round, 76 for the whole fight. Crazy work. Nasty work. But yeah, man, that's it for my breakdown or my review of what happened, or my recap, whatever you like to call it. The fights were, trash. Like I said, I don't really see I see this thing kind of fizzling out a little bit, man. There's really nothing left. Even if KSI fought Jake Paul, that would be boring. Jake Paul's going to have to keep on fighting washed up MMA guys, or just MMA guys in general, because y'all boy can't box. I don't care what any MMA guy says. You guys do not box proficiently at all. Anderson Silva was the best representative that you guys had, and he did a trash-ass-tastic job. His IQ was looking low as hell in there. But yeah, man, that's it. What do you guys think about the future of misfits and all this YouTubing and boxing? Do you think there's more of a future, or you think it's fizzling out as well? Let me know if you watched up to this point. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.